soon as I hit the stop button, I hit start right up. Let's go right into day 6. So with day 6, our recon value is 3. So we draw. We got the precious secondary we've been looking for. Oh, and of course we get another secondary. See this improvement? This is the first time you're seeing this. Do not move recon or intel counters to the right. So what this is saying is, unless I destroy this target, this does not get discarded. So if I choose this target over instead of that one, it doesn't matter. This one stays in the game until I do decide to destroy it. And for example, this one's going to move both counters to the right. This one prevents that from happening. So that's a big stinker. And then that one. So I'm doing these two, and this one was a beautiful one, but I have to let it go. So it's going to be discarded. And remember, these counters don't move to the right until the very, very end, after you resolve everything else. So as long as I destroy this target before the end of today, this is not going to hurt me. So I will get that bonus. It's not like, so even if I do this target first and that target second, these counters don't move until after you've done both targets, okay? That's what I'm trying to say. I know there's a glare, apologies. This one's worth 2 victory points. It looks like you're just, there's no hits. See, there's no number of hits necessary. So what do I do? I can only bring one plane in. So I think what I have to do is I have to fly over the target, take my picture, and then fly away. That's really what I have to do. I think I probably have to do it at low altitude. That's an interesting one. I am guessing out the yin-yang with that, but I'm guessing that that's what you have to do. It's a photo recon, so I'm going in to take a photo. I thought I even read somewhere about photo. Like this one, see how it has the minus? You just have to destroy the objective. So that makes sense. The photo recon one, I mean, if you just have to fly over it, that's one thing. I'm assuming you'd have to do it at low altitude. Otherwise, it wouldn't be very difficult of a task. See, and then of course this recon priority throws you off because you think, oh, that must be it, but it's not. Yeah, I don't see this anywhere. What a weird one. There might be something here. Taking a bomber site or bandit objective. You know, they even talk about bomber site or bandit destroy. Oh, it's crazy. I think you really just have to fly over it. So probably at low altitude, I'm guessing. So let's do that one first. I get to draw my tokens. So one for each approach. And then 2 for the target. So there you go. I got 2 on the target. 1, 1, no sight at all, and no sight at all. So I can almost throw these back in the cup. I have to, it does not say I have to be high or low. It says photo recon, so I'm assuming I have to fly over the target. There's no, you don't have to like destroy sites or, I mean, it's not even an attack mission, it's a photo recon mission. So I don't have to kill anything. So I'm gonna just make a house rule, I have to fly low. And then it's just a matter of who do I send on this weird mission. I get to send one plane. I'm going to send Mad Cartographer, and I'm going to do it here, and he's going to equip nothing, and we're going to do a target bound flight, gain 1 SO point for every day in your campaign. So that's 9 SO points. That is sweet. So we're starting with 9, and we just got a +9 SO points. Our targets are 44 and 18. Okay, so for target 44, we are going to get 1 stress. That's fine. Our cool is going to handle that. And we placed our aircraft. Now we go for bandits. So bandits, there's going to be 1 bandit in the center. And there's no bandit. So even sweeter. Okay, so turn 1. Turn 2. Turn 3. I said I was low, so let's do some attacks. The riflemen are gonna attack. Rifleman got an 8, so cartographer is gonna get a stress. And then this next one, I'm gonna just let him roll. He rolled a 5, so we get another stress. And we take our picture, and then boom, the mission's over. I think that's all I had to do. So we took 2 stress for that. Normally the mission would give me another stress, but I have a cool, so the cool doesn't do anything. I'm going to say the target was destroyed in its own weird way. And we ended up getting 2 victory points for that. Okay, so that was a pretty 2 stress for 2 victory points. I think I can do that. So that's out. Next one's in. We get to send 4 planes on this one. We have 2 in each approach. So I'm seeing a lot of no sights. Okay, so we had 3 no sights. This is an airstrip, so we just have to destroy 1 KI-43. So right there, KI-43, it's a newbie. So we'll put that there. It looks like I have to do 2 damage. Oh, I have to do 2 damage to the airstrip. The KI-43 is just there. So now I would have to draw, more bandits, but that's just there. So the unfortunate part is Mad Cartographer could have really helped with this one because he's a fighter. We do have stress on a lot of our pilots. I'm thinking we're not going to bring the dive bombers on this one. Let's bring Oh, Mad Cartographer got 2 experience points. We need to not forget that. Easiest to, however, earn. Well, I think we want to... Oh, I forgot. Whoever didn't go on a mission got to rest. So, there's a lot of resting done for the people who didn't go on missions last turn. Okay, well, let's do Dougie Wong for 1, Sakamoto for 2, Alexander for 3. I get to bring 4. Well, where's Jericho? Jericho would be my 5. And Jericho obviously has to be low altitude. Jericho will carry a 1,000-pound bomb. And everybody else I can put at high altitude. And we do target bound. Oh, I forgot to do over target and leaving target on the last mission. So this would have been the over target. Gain 1 SO point for each hit inflicted on the target. It was a mission where you do no hits, so that stunk. Then on the return trip, it would have been during the next mission, treat all bandits as having a -2. That was helpful. So now we're approaching target. Add 1 stress each to 3 pilots of your choice that are flying this mission. Alexander can take 1. He can take 1. And I would give 1 to Jericho, but I have a feeling he's going to get intercepted. So we're going to give 1 to Sakamoto. Okay, so we did that. Bandits. 1, 1, 1, 1, and 1. So this one is a bandit. No bandit. That one is a bandit. That one's a bandit. And that one's no bandit. So 2 no bandits. And we have 3 bandits in the mission. And I keep forgetting to do this. That is a better setup. Putting your fighters on the corners, because like this Sakamoto can go in and intercept him. Doug Wong can intercept him, and this one could have intercepted him. Perfect. So please remember to do that when you're playing. Actually, there's nobody to intercept here. So anyways, we're flying in turn 1. And then they're flying in turn 1, and it doesn't matter because I have enough interceptors this time. I can tell you that Sakamoto's taking their best guy. Okay, and then these 2 noobs here. Actually, no. Bum. We now have 4. So we're going to take their 3 best guys, and their worst guy is going to now go up against Jericho. Oh, there's 4. Okay, we're on turn 2, by the way. So, do I have any fast pilots? I'm looking. No, I do not have any fast pilots. Where's Jericho? He's not fast either. Do I have any special awareness points? No. Situational awareness? No, I don't. So, bandits get to go. Let's deal with Jericho first. He rolled a 10. He subtracts 2. It's an 8. Jericho causes him to add 2, so it's a 10. So he's going to try to do out of the sun. So now he rolls a 2, which was perfect. These 2 cancel each other out. So a 2 in an out of the sun situation is -2 position. So somehow or another, Jericho was able to turn him around so he can't attack. Unfortunately, Jericho's gunners can't attack him either, but that's fine. I would rather have this situation. We also have the riflemen attacking Jericho, and I rolled a 3, so nothing happens. Now we go to Doug Wong. He rolls a 4, that's a tight turn, and he rolls an 8. This makes it a 7, and Doug Wong makes it a 6. A 6 is still a +1 position, so he has advantage. So Wong will take the stress. I roll 2 dice. I'm taking the 1. It's going to be a miss. Alexander, he rolled a 7. Okay, this is a -1 for 6. Alexander gives him another -1 for 5. He's doing a yo-yo. 10 minus 2 is 8. That's not good. He's getting +1 attack. Alexander is taking a stress. We're going to do the 4. This makes it a 3. Alexander makes it a 2. But then this advantage gives it back to a 3. We're fine. Sakamoro. 9, 8, 7, which is a yo-yo. 10, 9, 8. So they have advantage on all of us. Sakamoto is not going to do... Actually, he has agile. It's free. So 4, 3, 2. It's definitely not a hit. Okay. I know I'm going through it faster, but you guys have seen a lot of videos of this. If you need me to slow down, just let me know. I know I'm uploading a lot of these very fast, but all bandits have a -2 air-to-air modifier. We forgot all about that. None of them hit, so we don't have to worry about that, but that, yeah. Okay, so Jericho can't attack. He's a bomber. Doug Wong is going to do a yo-yo. So I rolled a 2. That's a 3, and that's a 4. With a yo-yo, a 4 is a -1 attack. I can't attack in that position, so I'm stuck and can't do anything with him. Alexander's going to do a yo-yo. That's a 4. That's a 5, and that's a 6. That is successful in getting back to neutral, and he gets +1 attack. So I rolled a 5, and that 5 becomes a 6 and a 7. I needed an 8, so it's not enough. Alexander did have a gung-ho, but I forgot to mention that, and I'm not going to count it. My dice, I have Sakamoto. I'm also going to do a yo-yo with him. That's a 5. This makes it a 4, and then this makes it a 5, 6, 7. A 7 is this, and then he gets +1 to his attack. I just rolled a 10 with the one guy who didn't need it, and obliterated the KI-43. And so Sakamoto is on his way. All right, so with that said, he automatically is going to intercept the last guy, and Jericho will be flying in over the target. We move to turn 3. As we said, nobody's fast, so we're going to start with him. He's got an advantage. He still rolls from the same chart. So a 6, -1 is 5, -1 is 4. It's a tight turn. Tight turn, that's no change. So now he's going to roll his attack. Dougie is going to take the stress. Oh, I keep forgetting they get a -2 to their attack, so I don't necessarily need to take the stress. This is a huge miss. Okay, now we're going to go to the next guy up against Alexander. I rolled a 5. That becomes a 4, that becomes a 3. That's a tight turn. 8 becomes a 7, becomes a 6. He actually gets advantage again. I am not going to take the stress. That is an awful roll, but becomes an 8, becomes a 7, and then because of this card, it becomes a 5. So as you can see, it just turned out to be 1 stress, which is no different than rolling 2 dice. So the math worked out. Now we go to Sakamoto. They rolled a 7. It becomes 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. He's doing a tight turn. 6, 5. It doesn't matter. It's no effect. And he's going to attack. He rolled a 1. He doesn't hit anything. All right. Now we get to our turn. Let's do Jericho Baker. Jericho. Where are you, Jericho? He has 3 gung-ho tokens now, not 2, because he leveled up. Holy cow, Jericho. So he's got 3 gung-ho tokens. Well, we're going to use one of those and get an automatic 10. He doesn't even have... He has Brave, where if he would have gotten stress from the attack... anyways, we're going to do an automatic 10 and do 3 hits on it, and the target's destroyed. So the mission is a success. So now it just becomes, you know, this, can we get some stars? So Dougie Wong is going to do a half loop. And of course I rolled a 2, and that's not going to do it. So it becomes a 3 and a 4. A 4 and a half loop is, he's going to lose a position like that. So that's not good. Alexander is, I didn't mention it, he would do a yo-yo. So 2, 3, 4, and a yo-yo is -1 attack. He doesn't get to attack. Sakamoto is going to obliterate his guy. It didn't matter what he was doing. We'll just say yo-yo. That's a +2 position. And then his roll is going to dominate. So that's 2 + 6 is 8. +2 more is 10. So this KI 61 is destroyed. So Sakamoto gets another one. Okay, the mission's over. We get to bail. And we're done. What's interesting is, you know, can you bail when you're engaged? And I think the answer is yes. The rules just say that you can leave at any time. And so obviously you can't leave if you're trained to prevent them from attacking your bombers. But I think part of it is once you destroy your target, they have nothing to protect anymore, so they're going home too. So we're done with the mission. It's a 1 stress mission. So I shouldn't have put my target tokens back. Dougie Wong gets nothing. Alexander, stress-wise, gets nothing. Jericho's fine. Sakamoto's fine. It was a 4-person mission. So we get, I'm gonna move this aside. We're gonna get, we destroyed this. We're at up to 18. We're gonna get 2. Okay, so we'll get 4 more for 28. 28 points is still just an adequate rating. We still have 3 days left. Our recon's going to move by 1, and this is going to move by 1. I keep forgetting to do this. That's all I need from the target. And then it's just 2 experience points for everybody. Sakamoto gets 2. We're up to 10 with Sakamoto. He needs 12. Alexander gets 2. And I believe Alexander finally got it. So on day 6, Alexander becomes skilled. And he's spending 5 points. So let's check him out. Alexander here is going to flip over to the skilled side. And Looks like his cool went up and his air to ground, air to air went up. The air to air is worth it. You need high air to air in this game. Okay, Jericho. He gets 2. He's not there. And then Dougie gets 2. He doesn't have enough. All right, that's the end of the mission. I forgot to do our return home. If no pilots were shot down during the mission, gain 3 SO points. So we get 3 more. So we are at 21 starting on day 7. That's interesting. And that wraps up day 6. Thanks for watching.